Hey y'all, it's Proud Cat Dog. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be playing Everlasting Tomorrow. Let's get started. It was really nice. It really was just like you. Not to say anything before leaving. Though, I didn't either. Hello? You're not at the station already, right? No. Not yet. Good. I'm heading over there soon. What? I don't have much time to explain. Just wait for me at the platform, okay? Alright, I'll be waiting. Oh, this art is so gorgeous. I never noticed how beautiful these flowers were before. In the daytime, they looked ordinary, but at night, the petals reflect the moonlight, giving off the illusion that they're glowing. Looks almost ethereal. Whoever put these here replaces them regularly. Same flowers, same message. In loving memory of. The name has been crossed out too many times to be eligible. I wonder why they keep doing that. Hello, Mr. Moth. Are you enjoying the nectar? That's odd. He doesn't seem to be afraid of me at all. It's pitch black down there. Can't see a thing. Was there a power outage? Subway should still be operational though. Oh, should be still in operation though, I think. Only one way to find out, I guess. There's nobody around. The station is completely silent. The area is so still, I'm starting to hear my own heartbeat. I really can't stand the noise of it. I want to get out of here, but I can barely make out what's right in front of me. Another one? But there's nothing down here for you. Where are you going? Some liquid is oozing out of these bars. I think it's spelling out something. Remember the paths from which you traveled through. What is this stuff? It hurts to touch. Ew. That looks so nasty. This is the third entrance, right? What is this stuff? The substance that seeped out of the door only grazed my fingertips, yet it's leaving a burning sensation on my hand. I'm starting to feel my fingers throb and sync with my heartbeat. Ew. I don't think I can head back now without one of my body parts melting off. What should I do? Well, the moth seems to know where it's going. Yeah, let's just follow this. Where will you go this time? I think I'm going to lose my mind if I get another one wrong. Oh. Now that my eyes are getting adjusted to the dark, I can see everything clearly. What is this place? Was it always like this? Are you trying to lead me somewhere? That heartbeat I was hearing, I don't think it was my own. What? That note, remember the past from which you traveled through. Maybe the passcode on the door is related to that. There were 5 entrances in each room I went through, and there's 5 numbers on the keypad. Okay, so... Okay. Okay, I remember it. 3, 4... Oh! Can I go back? Um... Can probably go back with this, but no. Okay. Guess we gotta go back. Um... Okay. Okay, so... 3... 5... 3, 5, 1... What? Okay. The metal pipe in my hand turned into a red liquid. Surprisingly soothing to touch. Oh. Poor thing. Yeah, I'm not touching that. Maybe you'd be better off dying right now, but I can't. I just can't bring myself to do it. Oh. Hey. Hey. How was class? It was fine. I guess. That doesn't exactly sound fine. How many more classes are you planning on skipping? What? You miss me? No. Sheesh, that was fast. They might not take attendance in that class, but you're missing all the quizzes. You're going to fail at this rate. I know. I'll come back soon, promise. I had some family issues to take care of. As much as I'd like to explain, I can't elaborate on further details. Out of respect for my parents, you know? Don't worry, I understand. Thanks. To be honest, I thought he was just playing hooky this whole time. Now I feel bad for assuming he wasn't in a serious situation. Why'd you want to meet up here? I had something to ask you. I'd rather it be in private than with a crowd of people, so there's no pressure on you and I to respond in a certain way. I see. You know how my birthday's coming up, right? Yeah. Well, this year, since I'm graduating soon too, I wanted to do something special. I'm going on a trip to a town not too far from here for a week. It's a small, cozy place surrounded by nature. It's really beautiful. And I was wondering, well, if you'd be interested in coming with me. Dot, dot, dot. You don't have to answer right now. I know it's not your thing, but just give it some thought, okay? Huh? I can't. What do you mean? You already know that I can't. Or can't? We argued after that. Though I can't seem to remember any more of the conversation. This all happened so recently. How could I forget so easily? So is this like a memory? Oh. Only one button down. What is that? Hey, don't ignore us. Huh? Us. What? Oh, I didn't realize hands could speak. What a dumb girl. Well, hold on, why are those hands there in the first place? She doesn't know anything. I'll say who. Who are you two? I'm right hand. And I'm left hand. No, you're lefty. Shut up. That's not my name. Does it look like I care? I don't know. I don't have eyes. Haha, I forgot. What do you want? To play a game. A game. A game. What kind of game? A riddle. Ooh, yes, a riddle. Yeah, why? Why would I want to play your game? You want to get to the subway, don't you? How did you... Never mind. I don't think this is the time to use logic. Yes, I do. Well, the answer lies behind one of these doors. Yes. But first, you must figure out our riddle. Okay? One of these doors will take you to the place that you desire. Lame, but the other will lead you to your death. Wouldn't that be funny? It totally would. We both know which door is the right one. But only one of us is truthful. The other one is a big fat liar. I've heard of this riddle before. So have I. I was watching an anime and this riddle was in it. And he was like I got resurrected or, turned back in time and I'm a OP, whatever. Yeah, one of those animes. And he did one of these. Left hand point to the door. Right hand point to the door. Left hand, which door would the right hand point to? The right door. Oh. Wait, so right hand point to the door. I know which one it is. Right hand is a liar. Ding, ding, ding. You're correct. Now go through the right door. I guess I'll restart. Oh, wait, am I supposed to do this? Okay. What am I supposed to do? I did it wrong again. I need to be more careful. Yeah, no kidding. These are spikes, right? You both lied from the start, didn't you? Hee hee. If you asked us more questions, you would have figured out we were both lying. Sigh. That's a little unfair, don't you think? I think it's fair. Totally fair. What's not fair is that you didn't fall. Not fair at all. You're not supposed to lie during the premise of the riddle. Says who? Oh, so it's fair for you to lie to me, but if I don't fall through, it's okay, whatever. Right says who? Stop repeating me. Get a brain of your own. We don't have brains. This is the last straw. I'm tired of all your smart comments. Ah! How does it feel? Bro. Conscious fading. Good. You always were a bore, just regurgitating the same words I've said, making snarky comments here and there. I've had to tolerate it all these years being stuck with you in this stupid drawer. But that'll be over soon. It's a one-hand show from now on. Help me. Sorry, could you repeat that? I didn't hear what you said. The light switch. Shut up! Huh? Turn off and on. To get out of here. Oh. Oh, okay. Best believe I'm getting out of here. Finally, I'm here somehow. Oh god. I have to pick up that phone. There's no way I'm answering that. I'm not that crazy. Yeah, at least. Of course. Looks like I have to listen to this call. Hello? It's a man's voice. He's crying, I think. And he keeps saying he's sorry. He hung up. Yeah, I'm not talking to that. I've seen scary movies. I didn't expect that you would show up, really. I said I was coming, didn't I? Yeah, but you also adamantly declined the invitation last time I offered. Sorry about that. I was a little on edge that day, and I freaked out on you. A little is a bit of an understatement. But that's in the past now. I would have been here with or without you anyways. The trip would have sucked if I went by myself. You showing up here is like a surprise gift. So thanks for coming. I really mean it. You're welcome. Happy birthday, Adrian. Thanks, Alice. Looks like the train is just in time. What's wrong? My head. Huh? It really hurts. Feels like something's in my brain. Like what? A worm. Ew, it's writhing in my brain. It's trying to escape. It's going to burst out of my skull. I can't understand a thing you're saying. Stop it, it hurts. Get out. Please. Please, please. Get out. Get out. Get out. I need you to calm down. I just need you to breathe. Listen, it's gonna be okay. Can you hear me? Alice? My head. What the hecky, bro? Not this again. Where am I this time? I think something's coming. This looks so gross. Oh, bro. Ew. Oh my god, get away. Girl, run. Did it just open the door? I haven't even gotten a chance to get that far. I gotta hurry. If I turn around now, it's going to catch up to me. Oh my god, run! Run! Oh, ew, ew. That seems to have stopped it for now. But it doesn't look like it'll hold him down forever. Better hurry before it catches up. Run. Oh my god. I can't even hear my own voice right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Ew! Jump! I don't think I have a choice, really. Oh, I died, huh? Oh my god. Everlasting tomorrow. Sorry, did I shake you too hard? You startled me a bit, but I'm alright. Now arriving at Mosswood Station, doors will open on the left. I repeat, doors will open on the left. Shit, I should have woken you up soon. I think I just skipped that dialogue. I don't know what it was. This is our stop. Come on, let's go. Is there anyone else on here? Oh. You alright? You're looking pretty pale. Yeah, I'm fine. You sure? Uh, well, actually, it's just that there's a sharp stabbing pain hitting the front of my head. That's all. That doesn't exactly sound like fine to me. I'm sure it'll go away soon. Ugh. Whoa there. You know, we can sit down if you're not feeling well. I think there are some benches downstairs. Huh? That's weird. My head feels better? I don't think there's much else to offer till we make it into the town. Sorry, I should have brought some water with me, at least. No, I, actually, feel a lot better now. I felt a sharp string in my ear just a moment ago, but after that passed, my head feels a lot clearer now, surprisingly. That's a little hard to believe, but I'll let it slide this time. From the look of the clouds, it could rain any minute now. And we still have a long walk ahead of us till we reach town. What do you mean? I thought we were already here. No, the place we're heading towards doesn't have a large enough population to warrant public transportation. Mosswood Station is the closest distance we can get to our destination without walking. Most people drive around here. Sucks that we both don't have a driver's license. Well, I have mine, I just don't have a car. Really? Yeah, I guess I could have rented a car for this trip. But I'm not that confident in my driving skills. I haven't driven since I was 16 years old, maybe? That's alright, it's not a problem really. I don't mind walking. Plus, getting some fresh air would be good for my head. Well, that's good. Ruh-roh. You think that's a sign we should start heading out? Yeah, totally. Alright, let's go. This ticket machine looks archaic. I feel like it'd break if I touched it. Touch it? Oh yeah. Here goes nothing. Adrian didn't see that, right? Dude, I saw that. Whoops. I'd recommend leaving the crime scene before you get caught. There's nothing? So what places are we heading to anyways? Mildew Meadows. I don't think I've ever heard of a town with that name. Well, I would have been surprised if you did. This town isn't exactly a tourist attraction. Then why did you want to go here for your birthday? That's suspicious. Is there something wrong? Adrian? Okay then. Are you also getting a headache? No, nothing like that. I meant to bring this up the first time I invited you on this trip. But we both know that conversation ended way too abruptly for me to explain anything. Now that I've had time to think it over, the whole idea seems kind of stupid, to be honest. Oh, come on, Adrian. It can't be that bad. Besides, I wouldn't have anything better to do this break anyways. I know, I know. The plan isn't bad, I guess, but that still doesn't make me any less embarrassed to say what it is. Well, I, won't judge. Ha, that didn't sound too confident. Everyone judges, consciously or not. Regardless of whether it's dumb, what other plans do we have? You mentioned it's not a tourist spot, so there can't be many alternative activities aside from what you have planned. Yeah, well, there's a hospital. I heard it's a nice one. We could admit ourselves there easily if we just jump in front of a car passing by. And we can sue the person driving. Then we'll be rich too. Just gotta make sure we get ran over by an expensive car brand that's traveling under the speed limit. Okay, you and me both know that's not happening. A person driving a luxury car below the speed limit? Yeah, I agree. You know that's not what I meant. I really should have come up with a plan B. Alright, I'll tell you. But I would have eventually said something if you just gave me a bit of time, you know. I told you about this a while ago, but do you remember when I talked about my hobbies? Yeah, I remember. You talked about your interest in gathering plants and stuff during class. You said that when you were younger, you used to hike with your dad, foraging all sorts of flowers, plants, and mushrooms to bring home and eat. You also mentioned how you dried and preserved some of the plants and flowers in a notebook. But now with college and your part-time job, you don't get to go out in the wilderness much anymore. So you've been following and reading nature blogs instead. Dang, I told you that almost a year ago. I can't believe you actually remembered all of that. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't even remember what I did yesterday. Besides post a YouTube video. Yeah, of course. You brought it up during the first time we met. I found it weird at the time because you forced the subject into the conversation. That day you spoke about everything with so much enthusiasm. It had me wondering why you didn't pursue something like biology instead of computer science. Well, hobbies in a person's field of study are also two separate things, Alice. Well, okay. I feel like I was forced to study about things I loved. I would diminish my passion for it. Oh, if I was forced. Plus, let's be practical. A degree in botany. Is that spelled right? Botany isn't exactly a one-way ticket to financial freedom. Coding, on the other hand, that's a different story. Trust me, with the trajectory of the internet's popularity skyrocketing, I'll be able to make bank by the time we hit the 2000s. I just have to come up with one good idea for a program first. That's the hardest part, isn't it? The web is constantly spewing out new ideas, trying to grow and improve, so any concept you have is probably already in the making. Say that in 20 years and I'd agree with you, but right now, there's actually a lot of stuff people haven't done yet. The internet is still in its infancy phase, after all. Sure thing, Adrian. Enlighten me on your innovative ideas. I'm not sharing any of my ideas with you. Well, okay then. Oh, okay. Not risking anyone stealing them before I find success. Whatever, Adrian. And once I'm finally financially secure, I'll have more time to indulge in my hobbies. I'm just pursuing computer science because I thought it was super cool when I made my first webpage in high school. But for now, I'll have to settle for browsing through blogs. Well, until today, that is. Does that mean we're gathering plants? Well, sort of. I want to go on a hike to search for something. A specific type of fungi. Is there something special about it? Yeah, it's bioluminescent. I know what bioluminescence means. It's like this thing in their stuff. Looks like someone listened to my biology class. A little bit. Though it is easy to guess from the luminescent part. Anyway, it's not super rare for fungi to exhibit bioluminescence, I guess, but it's virtually unheard of in our region. It shouldn't even exist here, but there aren't any official reported sightings of anything remotely like it in this area. Then why do we bother coming out here? Because of a blog post. Huh? You see, the reason I asked if you remember my hobbies was because I wanted to tell you about what happened one night, a few weeks ago. I was scrolling through various nature blogs and ended up falling down a bit of a rabbit hole. I began with the usual popular ones I frequent, but at some point I got bored and started clicking on random recommended ones until I reached a bunch of blogs with little to no traction. Uh-huh. Most of them most of them took blurry, low-quality photos. But eventually I came across one with high-fidelity images, so of course, I had to look into it. Their handle name was Slugstart, and it was run by a person residing in Mildew Meadows. I think their slogan was finding beauty in the mundane. The majority of the blog's pictures were taken on their hike expeditions and featured ordinary wildlife you could find in your backyard. Slugs, ladybugs, dandelions, etc. But there was one post that stood out from the rest. It was a picture of this cave with its walls filled with this glowing fungi emitting a beautiful hue of green. I'd never seen anything like that before. Even the stalactites, the icicle-looking things at the top of the cave, had them. I don't know. I guess it was so beautiful that I felt like I had to see it for myself. And well, that's the reason why you're here. Or why we're here. Pretty lame, huh? No, I think that's pretty cool, actually. I didn't know what I was expecting when you asked me on this trip, but this sounds like it'll be fun. That's a relief. Not everyone is up for this kind of thing, especially during a break. Well, I choose this over partying. Same here. I have one question though. Do you know how we're going to find the cave? Well, that's the problem. I'm not entirely sure. Whoever created the blog knows the location of the cave, I assume. Because they've been there more than once, given their post history. But they haven't made a new post in over a year. That's suspicious. Did you try messaging them? I tried messaging them, but they never responded. What about their followers? Yeah, I messaged some of their mutual followers, but no one seems to know who's behind the blog. It seems like the person kept their blog a secret from their personal life. So that's pretty much a dead end, huh? Is there any way we can find the cave by just searching on our own? Not likely. Going on a random hike to find a specific cave in the wilderness is 10 million times more difficult than searching for a needle in a haystack. Oh. There's still hope, though. I think there might be a way to track down the author of the blog. Really? I mean, they haven't posted their face online anywhere, but there's some details that reveal their identity. For one, they made a post with their yearbook, graduated in '96. Another is they always bring a stuffed animal, rabbit, on all of their expeditions for some reason. Maybe it's like a watermark or something, but every post has at least one picture of that plush. And it's just not any stuffed animal. It's handmade and poorly at that. Wow, Adrian. There are stitch marks everywhere in the plush, and the color is like a putrid yellow, similar to the color of a scarecrow's skin. That's crazy. Super recognizable. With those two tidbits of information, I'm sure we can find whoever it is. Mildew Meadows is a small place. Someone has to know a person with that graduation year carrying around a rabbit plush. Yeah, you don't see a lot of people nowadays carrying around a rabbit plush that's putrid yellow. I just hope they're still in town. It'd be easier to talk with someone in person for directions to the place. But even if they did move out of town, we can get their number and give them a call. I mean, I've traveled outside of the city, so I don't know if it'll be easy. No one knows anyone in the city, but if what you're saying about the town is true, sounds like a good plan. I hope so. It looks like we're here. Hey, Adrian, wait up! Adrian? Huh? I just got shivers. What is that noise? You know what? Forget it. Oh my god. Looks like we finally arrived. Where are we heading to first? The top priority on the list is finding a place to sleep tonight. Let's book a room at the motel. I'm pretty sure it's just straight down the street. Oh my gosh. Let's go, Adrian. Okay. Hey, mind if I grab a pack of cigs? We left so early in the morning that I forgot to bring any with me. Sure, go ahead. Alright, cool. I'll be quick. Promise. Bro. Oh. What? They're looking at me with hungry eyes. Sorry, I don't have anything for you guys, but if I find food, I'll give you some. Oh. What's this? Experiencing strange dreams? I will make sense of them. Free psychic readings over the phone. Oh, I'm gonna take a picture of that, actually. Okay. Dial this number. I don't believe in this sort of thing, but it is free. I don't think I'll have time to call today, though. Maybe I should try it out tomorrow. A crow? There's something in his beak. It can't be what I think it is. A human eye? Bro, that could have been anything. Just a glass eyeball. Definitely fooled me, but a real eye wouldn't be this white. Also, there'd probably be a nerve attached to the back of it. Still, why did he fly up to me and drop this at my feet? I've read online that crows occasionally give shiny objects to humans, like coins or paper clips, but that's only if the human has a close bond with the crow. And I haven't seen that crow before. Not with those piercing red eyes. Adrian? Oh, phew. Sorry it took a while. That's okay. I asked the cashier for verbal directions to the motel, but he insisted on drawing a map for me. Then he went on and on. Hey, Adrian? Don't you think there should be more people around? Yeah, well, we're not in a city anymore. I know, but something feels off. I mean, there aren't even any cars on the street. Sure, it is a little strange, but I wouldn't be too hung up about it. It's just one street after all. If you say so. It's a main street connecting to the highway in the middle of the afternoon, though. Come on, let's not waste any more time and head to the motel. Alright. I guess I can't call. I'm hungry. What I would give for a burger right now. What was that? Oh, it might have been Adrian. This pale looking and I think his hair's red. I can't really tell though. Oh. That's a little creepy. Hello? I'm listening. We'd like to rent a room. One bed? No, 2, please. For how long exactly? A week? $20 per night, cash only. Here. And don't even think about getting a refund, pretty boy. Got it. You two care about the room number? Do you, Alice? No. Well, that's good. Had a couple of good-for-nothing kids rent a room 2 weeks ago. Made a whole fuss yapping about how they watched a movie, said that their room number was cursed. But they wanted to take it because it'd be fun to be spooked. Guess what happened next? Couple of days in and bam! One night, they came out hollering, banging on my door at 3 in the morning, saying there was a ghost in their room. Forced me to search the whole place head to toe, while they were hopping in their car, driving away with the money to go spend the night somewhere else. Let me tell you, there was nothing in that room. Their whole story, a load of bull, I tell you. Lousy kids probably got high on something. I knew they were up to no good when I saw them going into the woods that night. But I try and see the best in people. Well, I was wrong. Always assume the worst in people, especially in kids. Uh-huh. I used to sleep in that room, you know. My little sister and nothing ever happened. Not even once, I guarantee. She's the nicest, cleanest, quietest room in this whole gosh dang motel. That's why I'm handing over to you. Oh, room 7, she's all yours. Thanks. Thanks again. Remember to take your keys before heading out. And I better not hear loud noises in the middle of the night. I expect you 2 kids to be different. Bye-bye now. Oh. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not gonna say it. That guy was something, that's for sure. From the fishing magazine to the story he told. No wonder the reviews online are so bad for this place. As long as there aren't any bed bugs or cockroaches, I won't complain. Surprisingly, no mentions of either. Thank God. Do you know if there are any mentions of the rooms being haunted? Not from what I saw. He was probably right about the last couple of people that stayed here. I'm pretty sure they just had a bad trip. What? Were you scared when he talked about the story? Not really. I was just curious. Well, this place does look old enough to be haunted. Do you believe in that stuff? Ghosts, I mean? Yeah. If I had to choose yes or no, I guess I'd have to lean towards yes. Now that's surprising. I would have thought you said no. I mean, scientifically, there's no proof of apparitions, but there's still a part of me that believes in them. What about you? Do you believe in them? Take a guess. Probably no. That's right, but also not quite. What do you mean? I don't believe in ghosts in the way you do. How so? I don't believe in ghosts like Bloody Mary. I mean, I don't either. Oh yeah? Take my lighter, go into the bathroom, turn off the lights, look into the mirror, flick the lighter on and off, and say the name Bloody Mary 13 times. I'll pass on that. See? I just don't want to take the chance of summoning a demonic spirit that'll haunt me for the rest of my life, okay? Ha. I mean, would you do it? Of course, it's just some silly ritual people made up. You know, I've actually read on forums that people claim to have seen Bloody Mary, but nothing malicious ever happened to them. Bro, can we just go into the room? Why are we standing outside talking? They could be lying, but I feel like if they were, they'd exaggerate and say terrible things happened afterward. I believe them. But, huh? Didn't you say you don't believe she exists? I wasn't finished speaking. I believe they saw a version of Bloody Mary that they conjured up in their minds. What do you mean by that? Do you know how the myth even all started? No. Well, originally, sitting in a dimly lit room and gazing into a mirror was a form of divination, a practice for gaining insights into situations or questions, often regarding one's future. The mirrors essentially act like a crystal ball, but with mirrors, anyone could perform the ritual in their own home. So, a lot of people did, especially women. Back to the 1900s, women were prompted by their friends to stare into a mirror to catch a glimpse of their future spouse's face. However, sometimes people would encounter the Grim Reaper, which meant they would die before getting married. People found it eerie back then, and that's how it all started. 100 years later, and the practice has been warped into a myth. If you repeat Bloody Mary 13 times while staring into a dimly lit mirror, she'll appear covered in blood and scratch out your eyeballs or something like that. Despite the shifted narrative, both scenarios share something in common: the act of prolonged staring into mirrors in dimly lit environments. Doing so has been proven to cause mild hallucinations in normal individuals. Interestingly, people often hallucinate faces in the mirror even without prior knowledge of myths or divination practices. The strange part is that these faces are usually those of strangers, though not necessarily malevolent ones. But how does that even work? Like, how do people hallucinate? Just from a mirror alone? Scientists aren't too sure, actually. They don't know enough about the human brain yet. When I tried it out, I saw nothing aside from my face being a bit distorted. Want to be the next test? Bro, no! Yeah, exactly, I'll pass. Suit yourself. I don't think my heart can take any more scares. Hey, mind if I ask you a favor? What is it? Could you go check out the room, see if it's okay? I've been itching to smoke ever since I bought a pack of them. But I didn't want to do it in front of you. Aww. Not trying to give you cancer. You can smoke wherever. My mother did a lot in front of me, so... Even if you're used to it, I'm still not comfortable with doing it in front of you. At least not in closed spaces. I'll only smoke in front of you in an open area, okay? Sure, thanks. Well, you can stay out here and I'll go check on the room. Good luck. Okay. I have to use the motel key first. Oh, I forgot. Ew. Did the lights just turn off? I can't see a thing. Where's the light switch? Oh wow, an old dial-up phone. Huh, it still works. Might be just my imagination, but it sounds like someone's breathing on the other end. Ew. Oh, Japan? I wonder which bed Adrian wants. I hope he picks the one on the left, since the right one is closer to the bathroom. I usually have to go use it in the middle of the night. Above the beds are these paintings and crosses. What odd painting choices. This is Ophelia, right? From Shakespeare. All I've remembered is that she drowned herself. Ophelia. The Siren Motel, huh? Maybe she looks like a mermaid in the water. To the motel manager, at least. There's a box in here. It definitely has something in it, too. But it's locked and needs a key combination. Beside the box, there's a piece of paper with shapes and numbers. The back of the paper says, all answers can be found within this room. Does that mean the key combination is hidden in this room? Maybe I could figure out how to open it, but I don't have time to do that right now. You know, I did see like a triangle lit up when the lights were off. Okay. Strange tile choice. Something about the shower. It smells funny. Maybe mold in the drain. That is so funny. Looks like there's running water. Turn it off? Okay. Guess there's nothing else to really look at. Yeah, see, there's a triangle. Can I not go in the bathroom when it's dark? Welcome back. So, how's the room? All the essentials are operational. That's good. But there are some weird design choices. We're not staying here for a long time, so that's fine. Yeah. Now that the room is secure, are you hungry yet? I don't think you've eaten since this morning. I actually haven't eaten anything today. I left the house too hastily. What about water? No. No wonder you had a headache. Listen, I don't care if you're hungry or not. Let's go somewhere with food and water. Okay. There's a place close by called Kelly's Diner. We even passed by it on our way here. I remember the one with the neon ice cream sign. Oh yeah, I remember that one too. Yeah, good memory. Let's head there. Alright, let's go. I'm surprised Adrian wasn't gonna like ask her out or something. I thought that was what he was up to. It looks so dark outside. Well, would you look at that, Kenny? 2 new faces and young at that. Dot, dot, dot. Don't be shy now. Sit down. Welcome to my diner. I'm Kelly, but I'd prefer it if you just called me Mrs. K. Okay. Now, can I get you 2 anything to drink? Water's fine with me. Coffee, please. 1 water, 1 coffee. Coming right up. I kind of imagine all these people to have like a country accent, you know? Thank you. Thanks. Now, can I get you 2 anything to eat? Everything that's on the menu is still available. Oh. Maybe I shouldn't do a country accent. I think I'll just fail. Except for the pizza. Kenny ate the whole dang thing for lunch, didn't you, Kenny? Dot, dot, dot. I'll have, I want pancakes. Pancakes, please. Are you sure about that? Word of advice, boy. Never question a girl on what she wants to eat. She's a grown woman. She can make her own decisions. Don't need a man to judge her for them either. Now apologize. Sorry, ma'am. Not me. To her, boy. Sorry, Alice. Good. Now I'll be sure to get you extra pancakes, honey. You. Listen, I was just trying to make sure you weren't going to go hungry tonight, since you're just ordering dessert. You haven't eaten anything today either. She did say I'm an adult woman. I can make my own decisions. think she hates me already? Ha ha ha. Oh, Kenny. I'll take that as a yes. Order's ready. Did he get a burger? Oh, there you go. Thanks. Bro, give me your burger, please. So, what are you two here for? Visiting your old folks at the hospital? No, nothing like that. We're looking for someone. That's a first. Huh, Kenny? Kenny's a quiet one. Looking for someone in this town? Who are you searching for? It's a bit difficult to explain. Do you know how to use a computer, Mrs. K? Those doohickeys always confuse me. I'm afraid I'm just too old to pick up new things like I used to anymore. That's alright. We can ask questions that don't involve technology. Do you know anyone that graduated in the year 96? Sure I do. They all used to come here when they were younger. But now the kids still living in the meadows are far and few between. Most of them went off to college or to work in the big city a few hours away. Do you know the people who still reside here? Well, the only ones left would be a few nurses working at the hospital or at the convenience store down the street. What on earth do you need them for? Well, on the internet, you can put photos online like a photo album for everyone to see. And someone from this town was showing off their photo album to the entire world. Adrian saw a photo that piqued his interest. It was of a cave, and we both really want to visit it. But we need directions on how to get there, so we're hoping to find the person that took the photos. I see. Interesting. I've never been inside a cave in all my years living here. Before we forget, the person also carried around a handmade stuffed rabbit doll. Do you know anyone who has one? Can't say I do. Sorry. I guess I wasn't too much help. Don't worry, Mrs. K. This was plenty helpful. Thanks for the food. It tasted really good. Yeah. Oh, stop. You're gonna make me blush. Haha. We should start heading out now if you want to talk to those people. Well, good luck to both of you. Thank you. I'm gonna try to talk to... Oh, I guess I can't. Okay. Oh, exit. Seems like we have a starting point now. Yeah, where do you want to go first? The hospital or convenience? I'll go to the hospital. You can go to the convenience. Good. That's where I wanted to go. Oh, yeah, we're not going together? According to the map I received, the hospital's pretty far away from here. I'd feel bad if you had to walk all the way there with me for something that I want to do. I mean, I don't mind. I know, but still. I'd rather go alone. You must be pretty tired as it is, since I know you don't go out too much. And who knows whether your headache will come back or not. I also know you'd feel bad if you couldn't help in any way, so I'll just ask you to go to the convenience store. Alright, I can't argue with that. I am pretty tired. I doubt the guy at the convenience store is the person we're looking for, but he might know something. He's a nice guy too, so it'll be easy to talk to him. Okay. I better go now if I don't want to get back to the motel too late. Hopefully some of the nurses have taken the night shift. See you later. See ya. Alright, time to head to Raccoon Convenience. It's just down the street, so I can't miss it. Video games. Oh. Wow, so many old games and movies. I wonder if the town's too small to restock on new stuff. They even have the original Truth of Monkey aisle. Huh. I don't need to follow Adrian. I should be going to the convenience store. Okay, so the hospital's down that way. They don't look hungry anymore. I wonder if they live here. Okay, let's get it. Okay. Excuse me. Whoa. You scared the crap out of me. He didn't notice the chime at the front door? Sorry. Hold on. You're the girl from earlier today with that guy with red hair, right? Yup, that's me. Ah, I knew it. I caught a glimpse of something purple out that corner of my eye while I was watching TV before your friend came in. Well, welcome to Mildew Meadows. I bet no one has said that to you yet. Haha. Folks around here aren't the most hospitable bunch. So, how's town? You need anything? Actually, let me guess. You need a new map. No. Your friend didn't give me much time to draw a decent one. But if you give me a second chance, I'll do better, honest. This guy sure does talk a lot. No, actually... okay. Looks like he's realized that I'm not here for a map. Aww. Kelly from the diner down the street said that you might be able to help me. Oh, for Miss K? Sure, I'll help with anything she wants. Also, word of advice, she can't stand being called Kelly, so never refer to her as that. Got it. Well, my friend and I are searching for someone who graduated the same year as you. Ha, you definitely came to the right guy. I know everyone's name and face from my graduation class. Small problem, we actually don't know either of those things. Oh, sorry, I don't know why I'm yawning a lot. I think I'm talking too much. We don't know either of those things, name or face. Alright. We're hoping you might recognize the person based on their blog handle, Slugstart. Can't say that rings a bell. What's the blog about? Mainly a collection of photos taken from their hikes, with nature and wildlife in them. That sort of thing. Do you know anyone in your class who went on hikes frequently? Huh. Well, the only people I remember going on hikes back then were usually just trying to find a spot to smoke. Somewhere where their parents wouldn't find them. Or to take, that too. Doubt any of them would be the one you're looking for. They all had their own public blogs to share their life too. They still can't entirely be ruled out. Did any of them happen to carry around a stuffed rabbit by chance? Dude, you should have mentioned that from the very beginning. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Your list of potential suspects just went from a few to flat 0. None of my classmates ever carried around a rabbit plush. Not even the girl who was obsessed with them back in the 1st grade. I figured as much, but I thought it was still worth asking. The person was hiding the doll from others then. Why are you guys searching for this person anyways? To put it simply, they posted pictures of a cave we're interested in visiting. The inside of it is beautiful, filled with glowing mushrooms. Dang, that sounds pretty sick. Sorry guys, I'm so congested right now. So, I'm guessing you don't know where the cave would be. I didn't even know there were caves in this area. I guess I never cared to explore. In other words, I've reached a dead end. Adrian is asking some of the nurses at the hospital who graduated from your year about it right now. I hope they have answers. Sheesh, so that place is a little far, don't you think? I don't even know where the hospital is, but I'll just say. Yeah. Keep the conversation flowing. Still, there's one person who might have the answers for your problem. Who's that? Susie, she works at the library. She graduated the same year as me as well. Huh, but Mrs. K mentioned that the only people in town who graduated in 96 were you and the others at the hospital. Oh, that's hilarious, haha. How so? Well, Susie and Mrs. K don't exactly get along. Actually, they hate each other's guts, might be a better way to put it. The animosity between them has grown to the point where they'd rather go out of their way to avoid each other. They'll do stuff like cross the street if they see each other walking down the same sidewalk. Even with the cats outside, too. You saw them, right? Yeah. Well, they're there because Mrs. K and Susie each feed them a crap ton of food. But they always make sure to feed them at different times of the day so they won't run into each other, and I'm usually the one who has to coordinate the times. It's such a pain in the butt. How'd they end up hating each other? I mean, Mrs. K seems like a nice person. She is. It's kind of hard to explain. I guess the core of the issue of everything would be down to a moral disagreement. You see, Mrs. K believes in respecting privacy and not getting into each other's business unless it directly involves them, while Susie loves getting all up in everybody's business. Sounds like a lot of people I know. She doesn't really see a problem with being nosy as long as it doesn't harm anyone. Susie knows everyone's secret in this town, which is why I said she probably knows who the author of that blog is. Is that all? That doesn't really sound like it warrants two people hating each other so much. That's why it's hard to explain. At this point, it's a mixture of a lot of things. They're both stubborn and struggle to see things from each other's perspectives. Ever since the moral disagreement, they've always harbored some resentment towards each other. Over time, they've discovered more reasons to dislike one another up until it's turned into this mess of a situation. And, well, to be honest, Susie can be a mega beast sometimes. Oops, don't tell her I said that, or else she'll give me the silent treatment for who knows how long. I'll stop talking about this before I blurt out something stupid out again. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, Susie's the one you're looking for. I bet she knows who it is. She keeps tabs on everyone in this town after all. Alright, thanks. Just one minor issue. I'm not sure where the library is. Oh, it's super hard to miss. Just down the street, between here and the diner. Then take a right. Cool, thanks. Wait, I'll draw you a map. Nope, that's okay. I understand the directions. No, wait, let me draw one, please? Yeah, actually. Sure, if you want to. Phew, you hesitated for way too long on that question. I thought you were gonna decline, and then I'd have to get on my hands and knees and plead. What? I really don't know how to respond to that. I know how to respond to that. So, do you like drawing maps? Huh? No, not particularly. I'm just so bored working here, and that even menial tasks like this have started to become exciting. I see. At least there's a TV here, though. Do you like television? No, not really. Oh? That's a shame. There are some really good shows out there. And a little color over here, just adding the finishing touches. And it's done. Here you go. Thank you. I know I called Susie a mega bee a few minutes ago, but she's actually a nice person. She's very opinionated at times, when sometimes opinions shouldn't be spoken out loud. While you're out, I'll try giving her a call so you won't have to explain the situation again. No guarantees, though. She rarely picks up the phone at work. That'd be a big help. Thanks. No problem. Feel free to stick around and chat for a bit, but only if you want to. I'll be here all day, every day, until closing time, that is. Doing the same tasks over and over again. I think he's mouthing the words F my life under his breath. I'll think about it. Great. Well, it was nice meeting you. What's your name? Alice. You? It's Daniel. It was nice meeting you too, Daniel. I'm gonna head out now. Good luck. Okay, so M for map. Oh. Okay. So this way. This way. Should be the library. Yeah. Why, hello there. Hey, Alice. Hi, Susie. I picked up the phone this time. I usually don't, but since it was so late, I figured someone must have dropped dead. Well, turns out this is more interesting than that. I couldn't tell who it was, but based on Daniel's description of that person. But if I take a look at the blog on my computer, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to find out who it is. Everyone leaves traces of themselves when they post online, whether it's their typing style or clues in their photos, like reflections in the water or clothing choices. You know? Yeah. So, what's the blog handle? It's Slug Start. Alright, I'm in. Want to take a peek? Yes, please. Yes, actually, I'm so... Oh. Alice, this site's kind of lame. Well, I think it looks kind of cool. I'm not going to say that out loud, though. Which post do you want me to click on? I'm not entirely sure. Cave explorations, I think. You think? Or you know? Think. This was my friend's idea, so I actually haven't seen the blog for myself yet. And he isn't here because... Did he leave you to do all the work alone? He's actually at the hospital asking around for information. Well, that seems like a waste of time. They definitely wouldn't run a site like this, or know anyone that does. But luckily you're with me. Here we go. Whoa. Oh yeah, whoa. Right, Alice. I have to admit, this cave is pretty. Though, it looks like everything's been exposed to a heavy dose of radiation. Oh. Now I can't unsee it. Where's the rabbit plush? Probably at the bottom of the page, no? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. What's wrong? It's this thing, right? I thought that thing was a voodoo doll. Seems like it. Does that mean you know who it belongs to? Yeah, I do. I've only seen it once, but there's no mistaking it. The plush belongs to Nathan. I mean, we all grew up with him, but nobody knew much about him, let alone what he did in his spare time. Did he not socialize with anyone at your school? Sort of. I mean, he interacted with people when necessary, but otherwise, he was always on his own. It's not like people purposefully excluded him. He liked being alone. But not in a lone wolf or you're all beneath me kind of way. More like he was in another world. How so? I don't know how to describe it. You could talk to him, but it felt like he wasn't fully a part of the conversation. He always seemed dazed and spaced out. You'd think he might get picked on for that, but it's actually pretty difficult to bully someone who isn't even fully there. So nobody really paid much attention to him. He was just there, I guess. I didn't keep tabs on him either. That voodoo-looking rabbit doll weirded me out too much. I was convinced I'd end up cursed or hexed if I went anywhere near Nathan. Voodoo dolls are commonly employed for head healing and protection rather than malevolent purposes. The only reason people believe they're harmful is because of misconceptions from the media. So even if it was a voodoo doll, it's unlikely he would use it for curses or harm. But mentioning that might not add much to our conversation. Do you know if he's still in town? He is, but you can't talk to him anymore. What do you mean? Is he... He's not dead. He just hasn't left his apartment in over a year, maybe? Probably more than that. How's that possible? Does he live with his parents? No, he lives alone, but Kelly helps him out. They're like grandma and grandson without the blood relation. Come to think of it... Huh? Kelly should have known about that rabbit. They're so close, there's no way she didn't. Oh, this is weird. Closing time already? Sorry, this is too long to get into right now. I'll have to ask you to leave. But, no buts. I have to get back home to feed my precious kitty, Opaline. She's going to be angry with me if I don't get home in time, so I have to close up right now. Nope, not hearing any more of what you have to say. I just wanted to ask if she knew his phone number. You know what? Once I get home, I can give you a call. Never mind, scratch that. You're staying at the motel, right? Yeah, we are. Then you must have met the manager. I know this might be hard to believe, but he listens in on all the room phone lines. Any call you make, he hears. I thought I heard breathing on the receiver end of the phone. I brushed it off as my imagination, though. So it really was a person. But why would he do that? I don't know. He's a creep. That's why I'm not calling. I don't want him to overhear any one of my conversations. Me neither. But I'm working tomorrow, so if you drop by, I can explain everything. Okay, I'll do that then. Alright, well, it's late, so you should get going too now. I can attest that everyone in this town is relatively safe, but there are a lot of random truckers passing by at night, and I can't vouch for it. So you better go now. Just trying to look out for you. Thanks. See you tomorrow? Later. I can't get by her. Okay. It's so dark out now. Yeah, that is so weird. Why isn't anybody, like... I don't know, things just... What? Weren't these dandelions before... So, why are they the color of flesh now? Am I just seeing things? It's withering... I don't know, back and forth. Just like how my head felt at the train station. Ugh, not again. But this time I'm alone. I hope I don't pass out. If I do, who knows what'll happen. Of course. Whatever trance I was in, I've snapped out of it now. Thanks to that crow. What's happening to me? I think I better go back to the motel fast before my head gets worse. I don't think I have much strength left in my body. Wait, so how do I get back? Oh. Oh, go down. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is all super weird. It's closed. Okay. Okay. Gotta get back and sleep. I have to use the... Oh, I keep forgetting about this. Finally back. Hello? Figures. Adrian's not back yet. Maybe I can take a shower while he's gone. Good idea, girl. That felt good. Huh? What's this? The fog caused a symbol to appear in the mirror. Circle. Could it be related to the box in the drawer? Since Adrian's not back yet, I guess I could take a look at it. All answers can be found in this room. Huh. There were other strange symbols on the paintings when I first visited the room too. I guess I should recheck everything. Good idea, girl. I might have to turn the light off to like, yeah, so a red triangle, another red triangle, or red and then green. Did I not get it? Oh, 1, 0, 8. Okay, so what's the other one? Are both the... Okay. Red is 0. I could try 8. And then... 1. No. Oh! Bro. I feel so slow right now. Okay. 0, 9, 1, 8. What? Okay. Okay. Okay, red is the standing up one. That's a 0. Blue was a 9. 9. Okay. Green was 1. Oh, 5. Oh, shoot. Okay, and then 8. Boom! Another eye. Instead of a green, it's a shade of blue. But why? Adrian sure is late. I'm not sure what else to do while waiting on him. Sleep? Who is it? Sorry, I just had to pull a scare on you once. Bro, don't ever do that again. Now that it's out of my system, I won't do it again, promise. Okay, buddy. Yeah, I'm not convinced either, Alice. Okay. Bad news. No one at the hospital knew what I was talking about. I guess that means this one is my bed. Plus, they looked at me like I was trying to raid the medical equipment or something. Not a fun experience. But I was hoping you had some good news. I do, actually. Really? Yeah. The guy at the convenience store, Daniel, told me to go to the library to talk to a girl named Susie. And she found out who ran the blog. He's a guy named Nathan, but what? She said we can't talk to him. He hasn't even left his apartment for over a year. So, let's just break and enter into his... No! Adrian. I was joking, relax. Why hasn't he gone out? I don't know yet. The library was closing, so Susie said she can't explain the rest. Oh, Susie said she can explain the rest if I drop by tomorrow. Well, that's convenient. I was planning on buying some gear before our hike. Backpacks, water, bottles, first aid kit, you know, the essentials. I didn't bring anything because I didn't want to haul it all in that equipment. Haul it... all that equipment from the city? Okay. Mind chatting with Susie tomorrow morning while I grab the gear? That's fine with me. Great. Now that that's settled, sigh. I'm beat. From the early morning to all that walking, my cardio isn't what it used to be. Are you fine with going to bed early? Despite sleeping on the train all day, I'm pretty tired too. I'll turn off the lights. You sure? Yeah, I've got it. Oh god, something bad's about to happen. Nope. No, 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 no. Oh. Where'd he go? I don't see him. Thanks for coming on this trip with me, Alice. I don't know what I'd be doing without you here. Probably still trying to figure out who wrote the blog post. No problem. I wouldn't know what I'd be doing without going on this trip either. Good night, Alice. Night, Adrian. Sweet dreams. I can only hope so. You too. At least one thing I don't have to worry about is falling asleep. I can do it easily. Anywhere, anytime. Oh my god, my head. What is this place? It looks like a hospital room. An unlit layout of buttons displaying a picture of hanging body parts. None of the buttons seem to work. Four unlit panels connected to the control box. Doesn't look like any electricity is circulating through them. Okay, no. There's something written on the wall in red paint. Light illuminates answers hidden in the darkness. I'm not sure what to make of that message. There's an arrow pointing towards the vent. The grate is loose. Huh? What's this? 4 pieces of paper are nestled within the vent. From the looks of it, they appear to be diary entries. Each paper has a number on the top right corner, spanning from 1 to 4. I guess I'll just sort them and read through each one. September 12th, 1993. Patient has been acting strange. No, that's not right. Perhaps I am the one acting strange. How else am I supposed to respond to the situation at hand? November 8th, 1993. Suspicions are drawn toward... I'm gonna say drawn towards me. The nurses are spreading rumors through the hospital floors. That patient won't speak to anyone aside from myself. I need to maintain my distance with him. I only took pity on him because he was so young. January 18th, 1994. Can't stand to look at him anymore. The vile state he's in. No way out. They won't let me quit. I still serve a purpose to them. Can't leave. April 13th, 1994. I tore into the patient's flesh today. For a meaningless cause. Nothing good will come of it. But I am the only person who believes that. Please, let me leave. I won't say a word to anyone. That last entry, aside from the year, that's today's date. Oh god. It's no use, the door is locked. Above the latch is a small keyhole. If I find one, maybe I can crack open this control box. Well, would you look at that? What do I do? Oh. Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, I can't fix it? Okay, guys, that should not have been that hard. I had to call my friend to help me with that. Anyways. Now the panels are lit, I can see some small slits. Okay, so let's go in here. 1920. Okay. 19, 20, 24, 25. 19, 20, 24, 25. 19, 20, 24, 25. Okay. I think that was the door unlocking. Did the door just fall? Is that me? Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. His right arm feels unusual, almost like plastic. Is this a prosthetic? But it resembles the doll's arm more than anything else. I just got a little carried away. I can't remember the last time I spoke to someone. I'm having trouble keeping track of the days that pass by. Ever since they put me in here. Won't you tell me your name? You're the nurse, right? The kind one? I hoped you'd come. You're the only one whose breathing shifts when I talk. It quickens, becomes more shallow in comparison to the other doctors and nurses. I've noticed those subtleties. Okay, whatever. Ever since losing my sight. You're uncomfortable around me, aren't you? He's mistaking me for someone else. Hey. You've been quiet lately. Are you not allowed to speak to me anymore? Is this the patient that was in those notes? It's a hacksaw. Looks clean, unused. I don't want to touch it. Me too, girl. I think this was... Oh. The wing door. A moth. A moth that looks identical to the one I saw in my previous stream. Though, it can't possibly be the same one. The only moth I know died. A lamb sprawled across the couch. It's nothing more than just a doll, but its features are so lifelike. Eerie is the only word to describe it. Just a regular stool, but shouldn't it be in front of the couch? Hello, Alice. How did you know my name? Your moth friend told me. Is she talking about the moth on the wall? But I'll ask about it later. You and we are not so different. What do you mean? We're both stuck in this place. Trapped forever, unless we decide to come into each other's aid. You know how to get out of here? Indeed. At the top of the ladder, you'll find a golden door. That is the way out. However, the door is locked. Only once a certain keyword is uttered, the door will open. And you know the keyword? Indeed. It is I and I alone who holds the key to the door. However, I refuse to divulge this information unless you help me first. What do you need from me? I want to feel whole again. To have my body restored. Bring back my missing parts, my legs and my arms. They're scattered throughout this realm. That boy in the hospital bed. His arm looked like it could belong to the doll, but it's attached to his body. It probably belongs to him, not her. If those are truly your parts, how did you lose them in the first place? The one who crafted me took them away. We dolls call him the Maker. He's the one who did this to me. He's the creator of everything you see. This whole world is his creation. He cherishes all that live here in his own way. How do you cherish you if he took you apart? Everything that resides here is a failed creation of his. We should be destroyed, yet he still shows mercy and lets us exist. In this beautiful place. Is that really what you call mercy? Being stuck here with no limbs? I still fare better than the others in this place. Throughout the rooms, you'll find stone statues. At first glance, one might assume they aren't sentient beings. However, they are all dolls trapped in a stone encasing. Paralyzed, imprisoned in darkness with no one to listen to their voices. If one were to chip away at the stone, their bodies would shatter in the process. They don't have the option of life or death. They're condemned to surrender to life until someone decides to end their existence. Much more cruel, don't you think? Yeah. The Maker holds me dearly than the rest. I was meant to be his perfect creation. I possessed all the attributes he desired: innocence, intelligence, kindness, and understanding. Yet over time, he learned that innocence often comes with both naivety and curiosity. Naive in the sense that I didn't foresee the world's cruelty. Curious to see the world beyond the confines of this room. When creating me, he often discussed the real world and everything in it. The soil, the water, the sun. Most of all, he discussed the flowers. They were his favorite since they reminded him of me, beautiful and smooth to touch. Day in and day out, hearing stories about the world, I ended up longing to see it for myself. Wanted to feel the flowers he loved so much, the white roses in particular. It is what he called me, after all, his white rose. He never wanted me to leave this room. He was scared that if I left, I would never come back. So, he placed me on this hook, took away my arms and legs, trapping me here with no ability to leave, and then he left forever. I spent years here without unchanging scenery. Still, with my naive self, I had hoped that he would come back, or that someone would help me. And you don't have to tell me more. Don't worry, I'll be the one to find your parts. Thank you, Alice. Okay, so who is this mysterious creator? Also, I'm going to turn up the text speed a little bit because I'm stumbling over my words. Okay. So, we unfortunately have to... Alice? What is it? Some might see the moth as an omen of death, but for you it's a beacon of hope amid the cruelties you must face. The moth will lead you to all the right places on your long journey. However, at the very end, it will disappear. That is when fate will be in your own hands. You must choose your path wisely. Alright. Something about that makes me feel a bit lonely. I'm just not sure why. Okay, so I really don't want to go see that kid. Oh god. Okay. So actually, I think I'll just get that over with. I really don't want to. Okay. Do I really have to cut off his arm for the doll? All I would need is to go behind him and start cutting. But I don't know if I have it in me to do it. I don't want to do it either, but we need to get out. He thinks I'm someone else. I'd rather not expose my identity. Hello? Oh. Oh. I don't want to do it. Oh god. Do I really have to do this? I don't know if I have it in me. The doll won't be complete otherwise. I feel bad if I just start cutting without saying anything to him. Should I warn him before cutting? Yeah. Honestly, yeah. Sorry. I need to cut off one of your arms. Even if you don't want to, you have to, right? Go ahead. Not like I can fight back anyways. Just be quick. No! Hello? He's not responding. He isn't even moving. Oh, get out of here, please. Alice. It'll be okay. Oh god, I just got chills. Okay. The balance store. Oh, these are the stone statues. Okay. Well, there's her legs. Yeah, maybe I can glue them back together. Let's hope, because I didn't know there's an option to grab both. You stole something from us, didn't you? Return it to its rightful place. After talking, they just whisper with incoherent words. I can't. Return it to its rightful place. I don't think they can do anything to me. They're just eyes after all. Still, I don't want to linger here for any longer than I have to. Girl, get out of here. Okay. Time for the justice door. This water looks so clear. It's making me thirsty. Same, girl. A snake with pieces of its body missing. The water engulfing the snake's body makes it difficult to decipher whether it's a doll or not. Lady Justice, I think. Fresh blood is dripping from her sword. The right side of the scale contains a doll's arm, while the left side has the flesh of a snake. Huh? When the balance of the scale is disrupted, Lady Justice will always intervene. I pilfered an apple from her scale, and justice ensued. All that's left now is this mangled body of mine. Do you regret it? Taking the apple, I mean? Who's to say? I need that doll arm, but I'd rather not experience the same fate as that snake. Though perhaps I could take the risk. Take arm? No. Let's not do that yet. No, not yet. I might be able to replace the arm with something else as to not throw off the balance of the scale. What would the equivalent of a doll arm be? Snake with pieces of its body missing. Okay. Oh, the bloody sword. The sword looks like it was used to kill the snake in the water. Let's see if there's something else that I can... Oh, actually, is there anything in my inventory? Let's wait for this door. And check out the cup store. Okay. A bucket. The statue looks like it's carrying an actual bucket instead of a stone one like the statue beside it. I think it's detachable, but I don't want to take things unless I have to. There's a leg in the tank, but it's just out of reach. I don't think breaking it is a good idea. The glass shards could easily cut me. Plus the glass is very thick. I don't think I could break it without a power tool. The easiest solution would be finding an object to stand on. It should be small that I can easily carry back here, yet sturdy. I've stumbled across something like that in one of the rooms, but I can't remember which one. I remember which one. 2 hands. Their bodies dangling from a thin piece of red thread. Lifeless. Is it the hands? Okay, I know what to do. Okay. So I'm gonna go to the justice store. And I'm going to give her the pieces of the body. These parts should do the trick. Perfect. Yeah, so now I have those, and I will go back to the balance store. No. JK. The wing door. This is the one with the doll. Okay. And then I need to grab the stool. I can use this to stand on. Perf. In the cup store. This still won't be high enough to grab the leg. Maybe I can elevate the leg further up if I fill the tank up with something. Hey, maybe I can use that bucket over there. Okay. And it was this one with the water? Yeah. Still needs more water. Great. Still needs more water. Shoot, ugh, I'm so dumb. Sigh. Well, I can still pick up the leg. Man, these people are gonna be mad at you. You just taking everything. Okay, I got everything for this doll so I can leave. Is there something you wish to know? Oh. Oh. Boy in the hospital room. Boy in the hospital room. He has your right arm attached to his body. Who is he? Did the Maker create him? I know not of which you speak of, Alice. Did you create the boy in which you speak of, perhaps? I do not have the power to create, but both you and the Maker can will anything into existence. What's that supposed to mean? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Alice. The world to get through the door is eternity. Or the word too. Remember that. Eternity. Got it. May good fortune be brought into you on your journey. And may you find peace and serenity someday, Alice. Thanks. You too. Golly. What is that? Did I just hear a bone crunch? Run. Oh, wait. What happened to her? I wonder if there's anything I can do for her. I really don't care. I want to get out of here. My apartment? Except it's all empty. And the walls look so filthy. Oh no. Won't turn off for some reason. Who's that? Oh no, Alice. Mother. I've missed you. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing without you. I'm sorry for the way I acted. Hasn't it been long enough? Won't you come back? Mother? Who are you? Okay then. Well, that was so scary and that was so much to take in. Where's Adrian? Alright, well. That was chapter 1 of Everlasting Tomorrow. I honestly don't know what to make of that. That was a lot. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please give me a like and subscribe. Be very appreciated. I will see you in the next video.